Alright, welcome back to another Kaz PhD Embrace Destiny video. Today we are actually going to talk about the third class that I have not yet thoroughly explored in Destiny, which is the Warlock. So, where am I going? Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, I swear. Okay, so right now I am level 22 with my Warlock. I made it a week and a half ago, been playing it exclusively ever since. And I am currently working on the House of Winter expansion, which was, the second or third expansion, second I think expansion for the for Destiny. So Warlock class, you've seen me play a Titan on countless occasions. You've seen me play through my Hunter, and now I'm playing a Warlock. For those who aren't that aware, Warlock is basically the in a lot of archetypal games you have kind of three types of characters. You have the rogue, the sneaky, stabby, lots of damage and then lots of movement kind of class. You know, you have that in Dungeons and Dragons. It's literally a rogue. In Destiny, it's the hunter. You also have the titan, the defender, the strong, tanky guy. That's a pretty obvious. And then you usually have some kind of like high damage, otherworldly, magical creature. And in this case, it's the Warlock. So, obviously, if you are a huge Destiny fan, you've been playing for a long time, you know everything about the Warlock. Just trying to catch people up who may be kind of new-ish to the game. So, like every other class, when you start off as a Warlock, you have two... You have two subclasses. In this case, the Warlock starts off with Voidwalker, void-based, obviously, and the Sun Singer. And then you can unlock the Stormcaller in the Taken King expansion. So, what do I think so far? So far, I'm really liking the Warlock. It's just different enough to make me feel like I'm not just replaying... I'm replaying the same levels because all the story is basically the same, plus or minus a few things. But yeah, there's some interesting design choices and interesting differences in the class. First noticeable difference is the melee. So you're used to me punching things as my Titan. Well, now I do this kind of stop in the name of love, jazz hands sort of maneuver, force push if you. What have you. It's pretty cool. It's got a little bit of range to it, so you can actually stay out of melee attack range of most enemies. And hold on. There we go. And yeah, it often comes with some kind of perk. It's nice. Got an event. Where is it spawning? Normally when an event spawns you can see a... Oh, it's going to spawn right there. Okay. You can see a bright light coming up into the sky. Yeah, so for the Voidwalker, the melee ability gives you energy drain, which steals energy from your enemy and uses it to recharge your grenade faster. And with the Sun Singer, one of the first unlockable parts is... Let's go do this event, shall we? One of the first unlockable parts is Flame Shield. So you hit somebody with your melee attack, and you instantly get a shield. Well, I have to say, I've heard a lot of back and forth in the community regarding the Warlock. It seems that anybody who actually, jokingly or not, seems to care about which class is the best in Destiny. It seems that the Warlock is the class that gets the most attention. People who are Warlocks, where did that event go? There we go. People who are Warlocks seem to be extremely proud of it and extremely loud about it. People who are not Warlocks seem to hate them. Just to let you know, I don't really care. I like all three classes, and now that I'm getting a chance to play... Boom, there's my super. I'm enjoying it a lot, but I do have to admit, when you play as a Titan, you have this, pretty powerful melee ability, but it's extremely limited. You have to be literally closer than that in order to be this close to use it. Whereas a Warlock, you can effectively use it from a range of maybe this. So already there's a significant advantage there. Oh no, this is not good. Taken showing up in the middle of my event. And the fact that you get things like a flame shield, you get life steal, I think, as another version. You get, you know, a single hit with it recharges your grenade ability, like faster. It seems odd to me. Now, statistically, I don't know. Maybe the Titan's melee is just physically stronger. Why is that not shooting? There we go. I'm gonna die. There we go. Maybe the Titan's melee is stronger, but the Warlock's has abilities attached to it. That would make sense to me. I don't really know statistically. If it's not like that, then it would be kind of odd from a design choice to... oh my god. To have a melee on one class that's as strong as well as having perks attached to it, but whatever. That's a long conversation. Next thing that's noticeably different about the Warlock. Here we go. Let's level that up. It's the glide ability. So the Titan gets basically a jetpack. Hold on. Nah, I don't need it to track. Hold on. Let's continue with this mission, shall we? So the Titan basically has a jetpack. The Hunter has double or triple or quadruple jump, depending on the type of build that you make for it. And the Warlock has the glide ability. How do I describe this? It literally does that. You can soar up to a great height, and then you can slowly float down. I've seen it used to great effect in the Crucible multiplayer matches. Players can just kind of hover above the door. I don't know how a Warlock ever fails at a jumping puzzle. Just saying. I haven't played for all that long, but the fact that they can float for basically forever means that they can traverse great distance horizontally with very little problems. I've often heard some hunters having some issues with things. They just don't have the height or the verticality of the other classes in terms of their jump. And yeah, after playing a little bit, it was a little hard for me to get used to. I'm so used to Titan skating and whatnot. But now that I've played around with it, yeah, I'm liking it. It's pretty fun. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, it allows me to do things like this. I can just slowly, just moving out of frame. I can even turn it around and start floating back. So that's really interesting strategically, and I've been enjoying that. Next, the supers. So we've got the Nova Bomb, which you've seen me use earlier. I should probably use it again and then switch to something else. There we go. Let's do that. So yeah, it's pretty obvious. And pretty awesome. You throw this ball of void light, 3-point shot from wherever you want, crashes down on the field and destroys enemies. You get an unlockable class trait later, which will allow you to it allows you to split the Nova Bomb into 3 pieces, covering a wider area. This is really effective in the Crucible when you're fighting Titans who are using their Ward of Dawn, because basically one part of your Nova Bomb destroys the ward, and then the other parts destroy anybody who's in it. Anyway, next on the supers, what I have here, and you'll see as soon as it's ready, is the Sunsinger's Radiance. Basically, you surround yourself in solar light, and all of your abilities recharge quickly and are more effective. At this point, I'm not really sure I like it that much. I haven't unlocked all of the grenades yet, so that could be part of the issue. But I mean, you have this kind of it's almost like a roaming super where you, well, it is a roaming super where you unleash your super ability and then you're able to move around with it and keep using it. It's kind of cool for that respect, but the Nova Bomb is just much more powerful. And if you're playing in PvE, having a roaming super is interesting, but you just become a target. The cool unlock for the Sunsinger super is a perk later known as Fireborn, I believe. And basically it's the one that everybody uses, which is your super can be activated from beyond the grave. So you die, you activate your super, and it brings you back from the dead. Obviously incredibly effective and interesting. And it's primarily what I see, especially in the Crucible. You get killed, you come back. End of story. Let's try it out now. Helps if you have a... There we go. That was not bad. Sometimes I run out of enemies, which sounds like such a Guardian problem. Like, oh, I didn't have enough people to kill. But as you can see here, Flame Shield is a perk you can get for your melee ability. So basically, you hit an enemy and you get a shield, which I think is kind of crazy, and sometimes is a little bit anger-inducing in the Crucible. You punch a Warlock punches you, and yet he has more health, even though you've done damage to him already. I have not yet unlocked the third subclass, which is the Stormcaller. It's the arc-based version, and it is insane. I call it the Emperor Palpatine because the super, I can't remember exactly what the melee does, but the super involves, well, basically putting your hands in front of you and shooting lightning at anything and everything around you, hence the name Palpatine. It's very powerful in the Crucible. It's very powerful in PvE, like missions and stuff like this. And yeah, it's for a lot of people, it's their favorite. It's their favorite subclass. Ooh, just gotta back up a bit here. So, bottom line, am I enjoying it? Yes, I'm enjoying it immensely. I've enjoyed all of the classes and subclasses so far that I've seen in Destiny. The Warlock he's cool. He's got some maneuvers that are interesting, and yeah, it keeps the game fresh. I haven't yet, like I said, I haven't yet gotten everything. I haven't gotten the ability to well, unlock every single thing and go crazy with optimal builds and stuff. As you can see, I'm kind of still figuring out like how to make this class work for me. But it's fun. I feel more connected to the light, I guess, as a Warlock. There's more, the abilities are more flashy and more damage-inducing. You know, you got grenades that last over time. You've got, you know, Nova Bombs, which is just like giant nuclear weapon of void energy. So you definitely feel more of that fantasy-like experience while playing a Warlock, I think, than playing others. I mean, sure, as a Titan, you get, like, crazy Wards of Dawn and flaming hammers that you can throw across them stars, but, yeah, I could see why the Warlock has intrigued and grown and been the primary class for a lot of people, just because it is fun, and it's got a decent variety of subclass abilities, which will keep you coming back for more. Anyway, I'm gonna probably end this video here. I'm trying not to have these videos go for too long. Sorry, it's been a little while, but last week I played a little For Honor. Finally got a chance to stream it. Got all the bugs and everything worked out. So if you get a chance, check it out on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/CazPhD. The link's down in the description below. I didn't bother making it into a YouTube video just because I didn't really have anything particularly noteworthy to cut down. I may make a video later. Short answer is I'm enjoying it so far, but it does seem kind of limited. But we're going to play more of that on my channel soon, so feel free to come back. And yeah, in the meantime, let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite class is, what you enjoy, what you don't, what you think about some of the stuff. As you probably know, Destiny, Bungie has done their reveal for Destiny 2. So we're seeing all kinds of really cool things coming in the future. The Warlock, the new Warlock subclass that they introduced is so popular, I'm hearing people converting from diehard Titans and Hunters over to Warlock. So should be interesting and everything going forward. This is a pretty random video, hence a lot of the... oh, well, I gotta beat the final guy. Yeah, okay. I'll beat the final. I'll beat Draxus. I was going to cut the video off just then, but I don't know. Could be too mysterious if I left you hanging like that. Helps if you don't miss. He says, missing again. Oh my god. How not to hit someone with a rocket launcher. The ability to kind of glide in the air and take your time while you're up there, that is pretty neat, I have to admit. You can do that as a hunter, sort of. You can do that as a titan, definitely. But it is innately easier as a warlock. And it is something I've been really enjoying. Some of the new perks in Destiny 2 focus entirely on that. Able to... there's one perk that lets you stay basically aloft as long as you keep maintaining precision damage, which is pretty cool. See if I can get cocky. Ah, there it is. Awesome. And just like everybody before, I'm gonna take a seat in this chair.
Draxus was one of the worst plagues this system has ever seen. Without their count, houses usually turn against each other. We may finally have broken their hold on the academy.
Alright, well, like I said, I'm enjoying the Warlock so far, and I definitely look forward to sharing more with you. If you have any ideas for future videos, kindly let me know. Doing my best to work through a number of topics, but there's so many great Destiny YouTubers and streamers out there, it's kind of hard to differentiate myself. But I'm doing my best. So thank you very much for watching. I hope to return soon with some Destiny and even space industry news. So I'll catch you all out there. Bye now.